Today we're going to be making a Turkish cup of coffee. Now, I actually love coffee. I have tried it lots of different ways. I have all kinds of different coffee pots, espresso machines. I just love coffee, but I love making it myself. I don't really go to a lot of coffee houses, but I try a lot of different things and I make a lot of different kinds of coffee. So today we're going to be making some Turkish coffee. So we're going to start off by using a tool. Now this is a little copper tool. It's called an Ibrik. And basically it's just a very small pot. It's made to make like espresso size coffee. It's very strong, very delicious. I think it's something, if you've never tried it, you're gonna love it. So let me go ahead and show you how I make this coffee. Now, depending whether or not you like sugar, you put your sugar in ahead of time. Now, I love sugar and I don't eat it because I'm dieting. So I use something called monk fruit. I'm going to use a little over a teaspoon in mine because I already know that's what I like. But you could put in 2 to 3 teaspoons in your coffee. So you want to add 2 to 3 ounces of water. This is for one person. I've already measured mine. And I'm adding about 3 ounces of water. And if you notice, I didn't stir the sugar at this point. I'm gonna let it sit for a minute. This is room temperature water, and I'm going to prepare my coffee. Now you can buy the Turkish coffee. You can buy that, of course. You can buy a nice Arabica coffee and grind those beans or have it ground. The most important thing is that you get a medium roast coffee bean, and you want to make sure that it's the form of powder after it's ground. Now, I've already got a little bit of coffee grounds that I ground this morning for a pot of coffee for my husband, but for this, we need it like the texture of flour. So I'm actually going to continue grinding it in my coffee grinder, and I'll show you how it's supposed to look as soon as it's done. All right, I've actually put this on a paper towel just so you can see the texture. This is much more like flour than it is coffee grounds. It is very soft and the texture is very powdery and smooth. So I'm going to take a heaping tablespoon of this coffee and I'm going to put it in my Ibrik, just like that. And now we're going to take it over to the stove and we're going to start to cook it. All right, so we're going to put this coffee on a medium-high heat, and we're just going to give it a stir now. And we're going to wait until this coffee comes up to a little bit of a froth. Then we're going to take it off the fire. This coffee is starting to get a little bit of a texture on the top. And we're looking for a light foam. And it should only take about a minute or two, and you're going to have a nice foam on this. There we go. You're going to remove that as soon as it starts to foam. Then you're going to carefully put some of this foam on the top of your cup. You want this nice, thick foam that you add to the top of your coffee. All right. So let's give our coffee a try. It's going to be very hot, but very delicious. Oh, that is so good. Now, traditionally, you don't really put cream in your Turkish coffee, but I do sometimes. Today, I'm not going to. It's just perfect the way it is. So good. So I'm going to sit down and enjoy my coffee. If you have never tried this coffee, give it a try. It's so easy. It's very inexpensive for the little Ibrik to make your coffee. It takes, you saw, just a couple minutes to put it together. and it's a whole different flavor, a different way of drinking coffee. So thanks for joining me today. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a like, a thumbs up, or ring that bell for future notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.